A big round of applause, please. I would like to invite chief guest, principal, and all dignitaries to occupy their seats on the dais. I request the dignitaries to please be seated. Today, we have following dignitaries on the dais. Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Shirish Deshmukh Sir, Honorable Principal Dr. V.N. Gohokar Sir, Ensemble 2K22 in charge Ms. S.A. Upasani Ma'am, Ensemble co-in-charges Mr. Akshay Suryavanshi and Mr. Hemant Patil, all heads, deans and portfolio holders of the Student Council.
No one will disagree that excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and vision to see obstacles as opportunities.
Good evening to one and all present here. I, Ved Garge,
And I, Aditi Khoth,
welcome you to the most awaited prize distribution ceremony of Marathwada Mitra Mandal College of Engineering, Ensemble 2K22. We have gathered here to recognize and award the efforts made by all the participants of the Ensemble 2K22, which took place with monumental zest and enthusiasm.
the galaxy of intellectuals, chief guests, teachers, and all my dear friends. How different was this event? Last 2 years, we were on the other side of the screen, but now with restrictions easing, we enjoyed our scintillating annual fest with great josh.
I now request esteemed Chief Guest and Principal Sir to proceed for Saraswati Stavan and light the lamp and inaugurate the prize distribution ceremony of Ensemble 2K22.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रकृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा। या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रकृतिभिः देवैः सदा।
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Poonam Desai ma'am to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Shirish Deshmukh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to this magnificently evening. The galaxy of intellectual, honorable chief guest, all the respected dignitaries on the dais, and all the esteemed audience of the dais. It is rightly said, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. And based on this above same golden words, we are very fortunate enough to have an eminent and distinguished personality, Dr. Shirish Deshmukh sir, as our today's chief guest. On behalf of MMCOE Pune, I, Professor Desai Punan, take this immense pleasure to introduce you all our today's honorable chief guest. Sir, you merely require an introduction. Dr. Shirish Deshmukh sir is graduate in Electronics and Telecommunication from College of Engineering, Pune. Sir is the director of Padma Shri Electronics, a Pune-based MSME, where they have developed many import substitute electronic systems, thereby practicing Atmanirbhar Bharat without any support a long time ago. For last 25 years, he is mainly involved in developing electronics for defense. He had designed a PC, Intel 286 based electronic engine testing system in 1992, an attachment to eddy current dynamometer to test the engines of the battle tanks. Sir has handled alone developed complete electronics for Agni missile launches, and he was a sole supplier of these systems for almost 15 years. His systems for Agni missile launches are functional even after many years after commissioning. He has also developed missile checkout system for Agni missile, and these systems were mounted on road mobile and rail mobile launches of Agni. It's a very great pride to highlight that all these systems are operational even after 10 years and are positioned at strategic locations on the border areas of our nation. Sir is privileged to have worked with our respected late President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir during this development of Agni, and to whom he often used to meet. He also had a privilege to work with ex-defense minister late Sri George Fernandez, late Sri Manohar Parikar. Sir is also an active personality in Kabaddi, athlete, and many more since his school days. Sir, now for since past few years is the president of Defense Equipment, DEMA, a Pune-based association of MSME companies that manufacture different items for Indian defense sector. Sir, we all are very proud of you, sir, to have you here, and we are also very proud of your incredible and distinguished work for our nation. Sir, I sincerely express my heartfelt welcome you on behalf of NMCOA. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Hello. Thank you, Poonam ma'am. Now I would like to request Principal Dr. V.N. Bohkar sir to felicitate our chief guest with shawl, shriffle, bouquet and frame.
Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request President Mehek Khot to felicitate Principal Sir by bouquet.
Thank you, Mike. I now call upon our gathering in charge, Ms. S.A. Upasani ma'am, to brief the gathering.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening to one and all dignitaries on the dais, all my colleagues and my dear student friend. Warm welcome you all in today's prize distribution program, Ensemble 2K22. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मराठीमध्ये तुमचं मी स्वागत करते. आज या पायरीला चंदनाचा गंध आला. आज या पायरीला चंदनाचा गंध आला. तुम्हा सर्वांच्या आगमनाने या कार्यक्रमाला रंग आला.
Thank you. It's my privilege and honor to get this opportunity to become in charge of annual social gathering Ensemble 2K22. In this occasion, first of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Principal, Dr. V.N. Gohkar sir, who has shown faith in me. Without his constant support, it was impossible for me to coordinate this event. Ensemble, that is annual social gathering, is the only event where students not only showcase their arts, cultural talent, but also can learn many more skills like team building, personality development, leadership, management, etc. These skills are useful to them as a lifelong learning. I have guaranteed that through these skills, definitely we will see a good leader in future. All of you know that last 2 years we faced very bad situation. Now complete world is coming back to their daily routine. We can say that corona pandemic is exactly similar to very strong storm, which always bring us to hope for better life. As an educational institute, we were not exempted from this pandemic situation either. Now, slowly, we have started our regular offline academics, all our daily routine work, and hence, we have decided for this year the theme of Ensemble Punaragamanaya. What is the meaning of this Punaragamanaya? Punaragamanaya means the comeback. Ensemble has started with sports including various indoor and outdoor games like cricket, volleyball, throwball, carom, chess, etc. There was strong and healthy competition between various departments for winning the House Cup. Sports had concluded with boys volleyball final match. More than 500 students were participated in the sports. All the sports activities were very well managed by our physical director, Mr. Tushar Gujar sir, and student sports secretary, Mr. Siddesh Patil. The fun of cultural events had begun with treasure hunts and many more competitions such as fitness mania, panja competition, flip of bottle competition, etc. All the cultural events were very well managed by Dr. Sankirti Shirole madam and Mrs. Vandana Upnar madam along with her team. I wish to give thanks to Shirole madam for arranging Gavaksha and Unmesh staff cultural programs for ladies and gents staffs. Ladies and gents staff show their hidden talents in such programs. Cultural events aims with traditional day celebration. Total 32 entries were there for traditional day. Traditional theme was Peshwai. Not only students but our staff members also very well enjoyed this traditional day. Dexterity, a national level technical program was organized on 14th of March in each department under the dynamic leadership of our principal Dr. Gohkar sir. I wish to give thanks to all dexterity department coordinators and the student participants. Students have actively participated and presented various models based on new technology. After that, on 15th of March, fun fair was conducted for the students. The theme of the fun fair was Game of Thrones. Now this theme was suggested by young generation. That's why we have decided the theme Game of Thrones. Fun fair was well organized and coordinated by Patil madam and Vaishali madam. Thank you madam. Variety entertainment program was well coordinated under the guidance of Dr. Tamkhere sir and Mrs. Asma Sheikh madam. This complete success is the joint efforts of various teams like venue arrangement headed by Dr. Golab sir, wonderful light and sound effects by Narkar sir, stage decoration by Pritam Deshmukh madam, technical support Mr. More, fish pond by Mrs. Pandagre sir, video shooting by Mr. Chaudhary sir, and today's prize distribution program by Sheetal Kakar madam and Poonam Desai madam. Thank you all of you. Following the tradition, this year also we have organized art gallery, 32 articles in the art galleries for students as well as for staff. Actually, there were total 21 committees working together to make this event successful. Today, after this program, we have a Shahi dinner and it is arranged by our dinner committee. I would like to thank Dr. Lihit sir as well as Dr. Bhatkar sir. I would like to thank our honorable management members, respected principal sir, all HODs and all the deans, all committee members. Without your support, it was impossible to me to make such success. I also take this opportunity to highlight the continuous effort taken by the student council member, our gathering secretary, Mehek Khot, joint gathering secretary, Swapnil Chakor, cultural secretary, Avinash Patak, joint cultural secretary, Chanchal Bangdia, sports secretary, Mr. Siddesh Patil, joint sports secretary, Abhishek Lalwani. My special and sincere thanks to our Dean, Student Affairs, Dr. Devugavkar sir, who gave constant and continuous support for this ensemble. Also, without my department support, it was impossible for me to make today's success. So, I would like to thank all the staff and faculty members from my department, that is, I am from electrical department. I also would like to thank all the student volunteers who were worked constantly for different events. Because of the time limit, it is not possible to me to take names of all the supports, but I would like to thank all those who have supported directly as well as indirectly for making today's program successfully. Lastly, I would like to thank all the audience as patient listening. Thank you all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the briefing. I now request Principal Sir Dr. V.N. Gohokar to address the gathering and present the annual report 2021-22.
Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Shirish Deshmukh sir, dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, staff members, and dear students. It gives me immense pleasure to announce here what we call this as an annual report. Actually, we started meeting physically since last 1 or 2 months maximum. And if I say the annual report, so might be this annual report will consist of the period starting from the COVID pandemic 2019. Why I am to mention is when we were locked down, that time only there were many challenges we were used to face. And the biggest challenge was to connect to the students and parents, first of all. Because immediately there was a lockdown and there was no way to come together and share the things or to proceed toward the success. So initially, there were a lot of hurdles. And so when we meet here physically, we call this Ensemble 22 as Punaragaman. That is the reason for this. 2019 COVID, in fact, we people suffered a lot, and we could learn a lot of things. First of all, we started wearing the mask, and we were nothing behind, because we people, as a MNCOE team, that day only we started the kind of help to the society, to our students as well. I remember we started making the face shield, and that was the initiative by NCIII. We started distributing the food packets. We, in fact, used to make these food packets here and used to distribute to the society, to different areas. And since then, we started connecting to the society, even though that was a lockdown. So, under this, there were many challenges for the academics as such. So when we were locked down, that time, immediate challenge was how to conduct the classes. And so the solution, in fact, was to go for the online. And in that direction, we started thinking, and what could be the best for online teaching? The solutions were there, of course, no doubt. But we people we are basically the professional engineers. And for that, we should have some practical knowledge or some kind of hands-on training with us. When we meet physically, that time we used to take the help of laboratory, and there we used to conduct the experiments, and we used to get the knowledge. But during this pandemic, again we could find out the solution. Videos were made, it was posted to the student, and we used to share some online videos also for the laboratories. We started thinking about the theory classes. We could come to good solution, of course, after a lot of hurdles. We started using the Google Classroom, Google Meet. The materials which were required for from student learning point of view, those materials were posted on the Google Classroom, as well as we used the Google apps. We started using, again that was a challenge for how to assess the student. And of course, our students got benefit, I'm sure, out of this online examinations. And we started taking help of the Moodle. This Moodle MIS was used for the examination purpose. Initially, we started using the Google Forms, taking examinations, and those were like MCQ examinations, or maybe it was kind of theory examinations also. We used to write on the paper and then post it in the form of Google Forms. There was a complete disturbance to the academic sessions. When we say semester 1, semester 2, it was completely disturbed. But we people have taken care about the academics of the students, and the university even, they were taking care of their examinations. Though the examinations were delayed, but the results was good. We used to invite a lot of experts. We used to conduct the expert series, expert sessions for the students. And that this was again the best opportunity, good opportunity for us to go ahead with the academics in collaboration with different experts. I remember, and I have a lot of data with me. We speak about this we speak in this annual report about the certifications courses which are conducted or which are done by the students. I remember one of my students who could complete, because of this only, because through this COVID-19 and what opportunity he could complete 25 to 30 certification courses, and he got the opportunity in good industries. So like this, we could certify so many students in-house also. We have conducted number of training sessions in the college. Of course, those were online. We have tried our best to pass on the knowledge, practical knowledge to the students by showing the videos at our place, doing the experiment at their own places. Students were experimenting at their own places. We could take the help of some online softwares, online websites through which we were connecting to the students. Meanwhile, we have got the accreditation also. The committee visited in the month of Jan 2020 two programs, electrical and the mechanical engineering. We got the accreditation by NBA. I remember there were so many people, our faculty members, those who were doing the PhD programs. So many faculty members from us, they are awarded with the doctorate. I remember here Dr. Miss S.N. Shekapure, Dr. Shirwai, Dr. Chilage, Dr. Solanke, Dr. Dudedia, Dr. Golab sir, Dr. Tamkede sir, Dr. Chopde, and all. So this, I should say, this is nothing but our achievement. And that is what we could do best during this pandemic situation. We have, in fact, started, and that was a good initiative by our computer engineering department, and that is nothing but the PhD center. So PhD center is started here. We have undergraduate program, postgraduate program, and now as well as a PhD program. And students have registered, they have started doing the research under SPPU, our MMCUE as our center. We started one new course during this 22-23, that is AIDS. And I'm happy that we have got a huge response as far as the admission is concerned for this course. One more thing which we could do the best, I should say, that is nothing but the internship for the students. As on today, I remember almost all the students, they have gone through the internship. That internship, the form was, it was like some online internship. Some people, in fact, they were physically visiting the industries and they were doing the best possible. As far as the students' achievement is concerned, there is a huge list with me, but I should mention here a few things. There are 5 to 6 students, those who could get the merit in university list, the university results. There is a team working for their independent project. Team Abhedya of MLCOE secured all over India 4th rank in SA India held at Pithampur, Indore, MP. So this period, actually I am talking from for the period of COVID, and later on so many developments were taken place. Team Abhedya, they also secured a rank. Team Achelis, they could secure a rank for consecutive 2 years. This year, in fact, they stood first, and we have celebrated this success greatly. Team Rudra also, they ranked 11 all over India in Robocon 2019. Then the faculty achievements, there were other faculty achievements other than the PhD, like I'm very proud to mention here that we have received around 16 lakhs of rupees as a funds for the research and development purpose. I'm very happy to say Dr. K.R. Patil, he was awarded as a best faculty advisor by SAE India. We have a student chapter, different chapters. Students are participating there and taking active part. The student chapter, ISHRE, headed by Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, it was awarded as the best chapter. Then more than 150 papers were published during this period, and more than 15 book chapters were published by our faculty members. Sports and culture, there were a lot of achievements. We won here the gold medal in Akhil Bharatiya Sanskriti Sangha, Pune. Then the 3rd rank we could secure in Savarkar Vangmay Vaktrutva Spardha. Then the 1st rank in state level elocution and poetry competition. So there is a huge list. I will not go through each and every. I want to just mention here few out of it, and we can understand the involvement of each and everyone, students, faculty members as well. I have mentioned about the certification courses. Lot of certification courses conducted by the students, faculty members, and attendance also. There were a lot of seminars which were conducted by the students and faculty members as well. We were nothing less, as I said, for the extension activity. We could reach to the society through different activities. So, for example, I mentioned here like a blood camp, organization of the blood camp, then grocery donations, etc. We have, in fact, lot of collaborations during this period. Just to mention, around 70 MOUs, memorandum of understanding, they were signed during this period. And just one more thing I want to mention about the placement of the students. Around 65 to 70% students we could place during this period. So this is all about the minimum thing, or what I was able to read in front of you, to mention in front of you during this short period. So I wish you all the best for your future success. Our success is, in fact, it has started now, because you students are here on the campus and we have started enjoying teaching learning process, some co-curricular activities and extracurricular activities. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now request esteemed chief guests to enlighten the gathering by their words of wisdom.
Respected President of the Society, respected Principal Gokar sir, respected staff members, dignitaries on the dais, and my friends, and my young friends. Well, I know you are very eagerly waiting for your prize distribution, and as I too had received some prizes, I know the eagerness and feelings that you must be having in your heart, that when are you going to get it? So I will be brief. And I know you have worked hard for your prizes and all that, so I won't be taking much of your time, and I won't stand much in between your prizes and you. I do not wish to much impose on your time as well. So, as your staff members have introduced me, I work for defense, and during last 25 years I have been working on defense development projects, and mainly on the Agni missile program, which was headed by none other than Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So, as Kalam used to say, a dream is not what you see when you are sleeping and in a deep sleep, but a dream is that doesn't allow you to sleep. Many of my friends and relatives say you are a lucky man that you got a chance to work on Agni. Yes, I say I am a lucky fellow. But what is luck? According to me, luck is more preparedness and less opportunities. So if you are prepared, you tend to be lucky then. So according to me, what was luck? I prepared myself to be reasonably a good electronics engineer. I was prepared to work hard and round the clock. I was prepared to apply myself to address the problems. I was prepared to face the challenges and not run away from them. I was prepared to work in remote areas and underprivileged areas of our nation. And another important aspect was I was prepared to be honest in my work, not take shortcuts, not hide my flaws and mistakes, and not manipulate the results. So this was my preparedness. I hope your college has inculcated the same values in you, and you too in your future will practice the same. And about the opportunities, every problem is an opportunity, and for every system, every project, every item, there is some scope for improvement. So that improvement part, if you analyze or if you see, if you can visualize, then it is an opportunity for you. So if you, even the human beings which are existing at this juncture on this earth, Yogi Arvind has said that humans is an entity living in a state of consciousness with every possibility of acquiring more consciousness. And nature endures to deliver an entity to a man what man is to animal today. So according to him, even the human race is going to get developed day by day. Maybe that day is a bit long period. When I started working on Agni, first thing what I learned was the Murphy's law. If something can go wrong, it will. In a mission like test firing of missiles, you have to first think what can go wrong and how the mission can fail and why it can fail and under which circumstances it can fail. So your project needs to be perfect if you consider these aspects first. Our Honorable Prime Minister has set the agenda of Atmanirbhar Bharat or Atmanirbharta in defense also. He has given the agenda that the imported items to be made in India and the newly required items are to be manufactured in India. And India, from an importer of a great importer of military hardware, has to become the exporter of military hardware. So how you can do that? So the easiest thing is get the imported item and copy it. Whether you understand, you don't understand, you don't know, you copied it. That is one way of looking at it. Otherwise, in a good wrapper, if you cover it, people call it reverse engineering. So what reverse engineering says? You can add something, you can eliminate something, and you can modify something. So all imported military hardware need not be the same way, it cannot be used over here or it need not be used over here. So we can add something which is suitable to our terrain. We can eliminate. Now suppose thing is coming from Europe where there is a minus 60 degrees temperature at the land. We don't have minus 60 or minus 40 degrees temperature. So we can always eliminate certain parts, reduce the cost. And we can modify also as per our requirement. Then next is you can upgrade the item, imported item. You can re-engineer the thing. And you can evolve the idea based on that. It need not be copied. It need not be re-engineer. But you can evolve your own idea based on that. For evolving the idea, you can come up with an out-of-box thinking also. Now, I will tell you one example. uh, as I was discussing with principal and other staff members, I just told them that when in 1996, Air Force people had called me because there is a few systems of the Air Force radars were damaged and they were not able to read the airplane position properly. The pilots had to do the landing on his own skills. And so they had called me to repair or do something with the existing radar and the CRT tubes that were manufactured by Hewlett Packard. Those were still older tubes. So after working for 2 months, I saw that this is going to take a long time and I have to understand the technology that is not relevant at this juncture or even at that juncture. Suddenly one day I thought that why not come up with a solution which is entirely in a different way. So instead of repairing the radars, when I had got the signals which were coming from the aircraft, we made a board which we used to put into the IBM PC. IBM 386 was the end model that time in 1996. I'm speaking about. So we developed a card which could read the ADC and other signals coming from the radar, and we modified and we did the software. We wrote the software and the bearing of the radar. I mean bearing of the plane. If this is the runway and the airplane is at 40 kilometers somewhere there, the angle subtended by the plane is called the bearing of the plane. So our CRT or our monitor, we can say, of the computer used to show the exact position of the plane without using the radar and all that. So that was an out-of-box solution what we developed for Indian Air Force. So every time you need not copy, every time you need not use the same think that they are using. You can have your own ideas. You can generate your own ideas. Only thing you have to be alert what is going on and how you can come up with a best solution. Another thing, a very popular word in our society or our culture is jugaad technology. Everybody must have heard of it. Now I will give a very good example of jugaad technology that we used in Agni missile. I am saying. You will say what you are talking missile and jugaad technology, but yes, we have made a rail-based launcher for carrying the missile. The launcher was on a railway track on the wagon, and we have taken this wagon on a launch pad which is 18 kilometers inside the sea. Now we call it Abdul Kalam Island. Earlier we used to call it a Wheeler Island. So after assembling everything, the railway engines which we are supposed to get, they said, no, it is getting delayed and we cannot give you railway engines. Now, after assembling everything, missile on the railway track and railway wagon, how do we move the railway? Unless we move and go on the launching site, how we are going to fire this thing? So, a team was assembled and they came up with a solution. They came with a solution that a Tata bus we converted into a railway engine. How? So the internal pressure that lubal pressure you have. On lubal pressure, we pushed few cylinders, and those cylinders were attached with a rail wheel, and the rail wheels were aligned on the track. When the pressure was developed and we pushed, the bus got lifted, and the rear wheels also were given the rail wheels. So when the driver drove the bus, it looked as if he is driving the engine and the whole train was moved. I mean, this was a good example. As we were not having railway engine, we converted our bus into a railway engine. So that is kind of a jugaad technology, but it's a good example. I mean, this doesn't require any engineering knowledge or anything. It just requires that your gut feeling and your involvement into the project. That is more required. So how you can develop other items, either by research or development by yourself, by collaborations. As I have just gone through your college, I am amazed. I am surprised to see the facilities that your Patil sir and other professors have shown me. I mean, this is an excellent facility that you are having. I am the president of Defense Equipment Manufacturers Association, where we have 50 member industries who are doing this kind of research work. I'm going to tell them to use these facilities, and I'm surprised it is your duty. I mean, I just told one of your professor madam that in engineering college we used to go and buy cycle. So now you have got such a facility available. You are blessed with it. So use it for your future and development. Another thing is that you are having consortium approach. So your SPP team and your startup team, professor had shown me that 4 people from different domain have come together to have a startup. You too can do which can be called as a consortium concept. Now defense wants all of you to work for defense to realize our Prime Minister's dream to make the Atmanirbharta in defense a success. I will just give you 2 examples. The IDEX program that our Prime Minister has started, it stands for Innovations in Defense Excellence. It says that any person who has the idea which can be implemented, which is a feasible idea and which can be useful for defense, they can write to IDEX people with a proper note in their format. And if it is accepted, of course, there is a committee which evaluates that. But once it is accepted, you get upfront funding for development and implementation of a prototype of your own idea. I mean, that is a great thing that has come up. I request all of you to take advantage of this. Just before ending, I will say a few words about the warfare, futuristic warfare that are going to come up. Now, you have seen Ukraine war, which is going. Henceforth, we cannot no longer depend. You know what has happened. I don't want to make any political comment or international comment, but you know what has happened, that some countries have denied the access and supply of arms and technologies to the other country. So now it is necessary that young people like you take up these jobs and come up with the solutions that are useful for our country. People say I am from mechanical, that is okay, but I am for chemical, I am from some other. So I will just read out what kind of warfares are going to be future warfares. Conventional warfares, yes, Army, Navy, and Air Force are going to be there. Chemical warfare, though it is banned, we still need to have some chemical weapons. Biological, radioactive, nuclear, destructive, unrest, agitative, cyber warfare. You know, a war is to make damage to the enemy country. So it doesn't have to be always a physical damage or a tangible damage. You can have a cyber damage also. And space, of course. Then electronic warfare and electromagnetic warfare also. Of course, all these things are modern technologies. They are being developed in very advanced developing countries also. But for you, those who have guts in them, I request all of you to study this maybe on the net and come up with your solutions or at least understand these technologies. So lastly, before I conclude my speech, let me once congratulate all those who have won the prizes. They have put in hard work. Of course, the success doesn't come without hard work. And this is not the end, but a humble beginning for all of you. I hope at least a few of you will make your knowledge and intelligence available to the service of the nation. And lastly, thank the President, Principal, and staff members of MMCOE for inviting me for this function and giving me a chance to share a few of my words with you. Thank you, Jai Hind. Thank you.
So, first of all, I would like to thank you for your contribution towards enhancing the defense capability of our country. I'm sure that your words have definitely motivated the students, especially you quoted Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam that dream is not something which allows you to sleep, and more preparedness is always essential than capability. We now move on to the much awaited prize distribution ceremony, and I hand over the stage to Mitali and Piyush for carrying out the program further. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi and Ved.
Good evening, everyone. I am Mitali Chahule from TEIT.
I am Piyush Telkar from TEIT.
It is said that live as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever.
Well said, life is surely a learning experience throughout India. As it is rightly said by Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon that can be used to change the world.
Last 2 years were especially tough for maintaining the academics.
But education didn't stop. This became possible due to our faculty, college resources, and a good management that we were able to learn, grow, and prosper.
Dear teachers, we would like to pay our respect to you for the same. Please give all teachers and management a huge round of applause.
It is a great honor and pleasure to appreciate and reward the hard work as well as the performance of the students who have made us all proud.
Now, let's get started with the SPPU toppers and the academic awards. I would like to request our chief guest, Dr. Shirish Deshmukh, to felicitate the SPPU rank holders.
Students are requested to enter the stage from my left-hand side and exit the stage from the opposite side. We start with the SPPU toppers from SE, starting with Department of Computer Engineering.
Coming on stage is Ms. Priyanka Godbole, who has secured 5th rank with the CGPA of 9.92. I call upon Ms. Ketki Kelkar, who has secured 5th rank with the same CGPA of 9.92. Ms. Sania Kadam holds 6th rank and a CGPA of 9.90. Following her is Ms. Kimaya Nesarkar, who stands at the 9th rank with the CGPA of 9.82.
proceed to the SC toppers from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. Mr. Lonkar Meet Aljit, who has secured 5th rank and a CGPA of 9.88. Please come on the stage. Moving to the Department of Electrical, from second year we have Mr. Zunarkar Yash Mahesh, who has secured 5th rank in SPPU with a CGPA of 9.66.
Let's get started with the felicitation of academic toppers who have made us feel proud. I call upon Mr. Savare Aryan Utkarsh from first year who has secured 1st rank. Please give him a round of applause.
Moving towards the coding minds that are the academic toppers from the Department of Information Technology.
From the second year, we have Ms. Akre Sharwari Amol.
And Mr. Aryan Madhur Mamine, both of them have secured 1st rank with an SGPA of 9.89.
Moving to third year IT, Ms. Khire Rutuja Sandeep, who has secured 1st rank with a SGPA of 10.
Carrying on towards PEIT, Ms. Jagtap Pooja Shivaji,
And Mr. Bhavdankar Sachin Chandrakant, both of them have secured 1st rank with a SGPA of 8.9.
Now we start with the felicitation of academic toppers from the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
1st rank goes to Mr. Anuj Gupte from SE with a SGPA of 9.5.
Coming on stage is Ms. Prachiti Archul from the 3rd year, securing 1st rank with a SGPA of 10.
Let's move to the Electrifying Department of Electrical Engineering. Ms. Kamgonde Shweta Shivanand with 1st rank and a SGPA of 9.57 from SE.
Ms. Mukune Saili Rajendra from TE, who stands first with an SGPA of 10.
Now, we welcome the brilliant minds of the Department of Computer Engineering. We have Ms. Kothawade Shweta Ganesh and Ms. More Shruti Ajit from BE with a SGPA of 10 holding 1st rank.
Coming on stage are Ms. Arkal Srishti Sadanand, Ms. Yernurkar Sai Sanjay, and Mr. Borole Mukul Lenchen from TE, all of them securing 1st rank with a SGPA of 10.
We have Jadhav Shraddha, Ms. Landge Trupti Rajendra and Ms. Landge Dipti Rajendra from SE. Both of them have secured 1st rank with a SGPA of 9.89.
I call upon Ms. Rushita Vyavhare from ME1 who has secured 1st rank.
and Ms. Sridevi Rathod from ME2 who has secured first rank. Advancing to the Department of ENTC, coming on stage is Ms. Iyengar Avantika Mahesh from second year, holding first rank with an amplified SGPA of 9.64.
Moving ahead towards the Department of MBA, we have Ms. Bhandari Kinjal Ranjit holding first rank from first year.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our principal, Dr. B.N. Govakar, to felicitate the students who are not only good at their academics but also good at other activities. These are the all-rounders. These are the best outgoing students of academic year 2020-2021.
I call upon Mr. Mahipal Mehta from Computer Department, Ms. Deepti Dongre from IT Department, and Mr. Samiran Shishir Chandorkar from ENTC.
Ms. Rutuja Basveshwar Shetty from Mechanical Department, Mr. Shubham Kailas Khaitnan from Electrical Department. I call upon Mr. Mohit Pawar from MBA to come and receive the award.
Proceeding towards the best outgoing students of academic year 2021 and 2022, I invite Ms. Shreya Patti from Computer Department, Ms. Rutuja Khire from IT Department, and Mr. Rishikesh Dhanaji Gurav from ENTC Department. I request Principal Sir to felicitate these students.
Coming on stage, Ms. Rajini Praveen Kumar Arsu from Mechanical Department, Ms. Mahek Khod from Electrical Department, and Mr. Prasad Chate from MBA. Give them a big round of applause. Coming on stage, Ms. Prachiti Praveen Kumar Atsul from Mechanical Department, Ms. Mahek Khod from Electrical Department, and Mr. Prasad Chate from MBA.
Now it's time to felicitate the students who upheld the motto education through service. They followed the principle of not me, but you. Now it's time to felicitate the best outgoing students from the National Service Scheme.
Let's invite Mr. Akash Vasantamani, the best outgoing student from academic year 2020-2021.
I call upon Mr. Prithvi Ganesh Hure and team, the best outgoing students from the academic year 2021 and 2022.
Standing in alignment to the motto Unity and Discipline of National Cadet Corps, I welcome Cadet Warrant Officer Jay Rawal from the Computer Department, who was felicitated as the best cadet by ADG MASDT Major General YP Khandauri and got a cash prize for being part of the Maharashtra contingent in RDC 2022.
I invite Mr. Nimish Gadre from Mechanical Department. He has bagged the C certificate with an A grade. He has given his yogdan in NCC's exercise to support India's COVID vaccination drive. Congratulations to all the winners. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you, sir. I request Ensemble 2K22 in charge, Mrs. S.A. Upasani ma'am, to felicitate two of our most renowned teams. Team Abhidya Racers of MMCOE from the Department of Mechanical Engineering, who has won second prize in acceleration and secured 14th rank at national level in Supra SAE India. Please come on stage.
Team Abhidya, you are please requested to come on the stage to receive your award. Please make some noise from Team Abhidya. We are pleased to announce that Team Achilles from MMCO Electrical Department has secured an All India rank of 1 in SAE NIS FE Cycle 2021 with Best CAE Award in FEQ category, designing a four-wheeled biohybrid electric vehicle. This is the highest rank we have achieved ever since our dawn. Make some noise for these teams.
Thank you, sir. Now we hand over to Mr. Atharva Deshpande and Mr. Piyush Baranpurkar. Thank you, everyone.
Hello. So before we proceed, just a formal announcement that the dinner timing arrangement is as follows. For FE it is 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. For SE it is 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. For third year it is 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. For fourth year it is 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And for staff it is 8 p.m. onwards. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the winners in the academic category. Now I, Piyush Baranpurkar,
And I, Atharva Deshpande,
will take you to our next category.
MMCOE. Congratulations, winners. So, MMCOE has always believed in the all-round development of students. The college has provided various opportunities to students to excel at co-curricular activities along with the academics.
Our college not only has technical teams but also has cultural groups like Vagyagnya, Abhivyakti Gat, and the C Major Music Club of MMCOE, through which our students get introduced to various intercollegiate competitions.
Our students have made the most out of their opportunities and participated in various intercollegiate competitions. They have not only participated but also have won numerous laurels and have made our entire college proud.
To recognize such students, now it is time to move on to our next category, that is intercollegiate cultural competition winners for the year 1920, 2021 and 21-22.
I would like to request Head of Mechanical Department Dr. P.S. Purandare Sir to felicitate intercollegiate cultural prizes for the evening.
I would like to call upon stage Omkar Keskar from Information Technology. He has participated in national level lyrics writing competition organized by the Ministry of Culture. He has secured a runner-up rank in state level poetry competition organized by Type With Us Ahmednagar. He has also secured a first rank in state level essay writing competition by Shiv Surya Pratishthan Fulton.
Next prize goes to Kalyani Tewari from ENDC department. She has participated in Chhatra Samsad Delhi. She has a certificate of inter-college Patanatya Karandak, Kavya Spardha, Kavi Keshav Sud Karandak, Nibandha Spardha, Chhatrapati Karandak. Okay, let's move on.
I would now like to call upon stage Shreyas Papade from Mechanical Department. He has secured a first rank in national level Twitter thread writing competition. He has secured a state level prize in the Great Bay interviewing competition. He has also secured a second rank in Peace and Conflict Mahatma Gandhi elocution state level competition. I would like to call upon stage Ameya Bhagurkar from Mechanical Department. He has secured a third rank in state level Great Bay interviewing competition. Please make a big round of applause.
Next award in this category goes to Siddharth Saraf from ENTC department. He has won the IEEE CCOE Intercollegiate Competition. The final award in this category goes to Jay Raval from the computer department. He has won the Yuva Marathi Intercollegiate Competition. Thank you, sir. Congratulations to all the winners and wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Sports plays an important role in shaping individuals. They have participated in various intercollegiate sports activities and have won various prizes this year.
Now it's time to recognize our winners, and with that, moving on to our next category, that is intercollegiate sports competition. Now, I would like to request Head of the IT Department, Dr. V.S. Bidwe sir, to felicitate our students. The first prize in this category goes to Shrutika Sarode. She has participated in second silver medal roll derby event. She has also participated in Savitribai Phule Pune University Interzonal Roll Ball competition held at Hegdewar Krida Sankru.
I would now like to call upon stage Sanika Kedkar from FE. She has participated and secured 6th place in the All India Inter-University Yoga Tournament held at KWIT Bhubaneswar and has also qualified for Khelo University Games, which will be held at Jain University Bangalore in April 2022.
The next award goes to Neha Mahangade from SC. She has participated and secured 3rd place in West Zone Inter-University Table Tennis Tournament.
I would now like to call upon stage Siddhesh Patil from BENTC. He has participated and secured 3rd place in Savitribai Phule Pune University Zonal Intercollegiate Fencing Competition held at Abasaheb Garwale College. He has also participated in Savitribai Phule Inter-College Fencing Competition held at COEP Pune and has secured 3rd rank.
The next prize goes to Samir Gadkari from BE Mechanical. He has participated and secured 3rd place in the Savitribai Phule Pune University Pune City Zone Intercollegiate Fencing Competition. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Dr. Talati sir to felicitate the winners.
I would like to call upon stage Par Patil from SC Comp. He has participated in Savitribai Phule University Inter-Zone Cycling Competition held at Khedegaon, Nashik between February 2022 to 1st March 2022. He has also participated in SPPU University Inter-Zone Athletic Competition held at Indrayani Nagar, Bhosri.
The next award in this category goes to Samskruti Pawar from 1st year. She has participated in Savitribai Phule Pune University Inter-Zonal Netball Competition.
I would now like to call upon stage Atharva Dahigude from TEIT. He has participated in SVPU University Interzonal Rollball Competition held at Hegdewar Krida Sankuul, Pimpri on 9th March.
The next award goes to Anish Birmal from 2nd year. He has participated in Savitribai Phule Pune University Inter-Zonal Rollball Competition.
I would now like to call upon stage Sakshi Shalgaonkar from TENTC. She has participated in SPPU Interzonal Squad Racket Competition held at Neswadia College, Pune on 19th February and 20th February.
The final award in this category goes to Supriya Supekar from third year. She has secured first place in Junior Pune District powerlifting competition in 52 kg weight category.
I would now like to invite Aditi and Veer to take over the dais. Thank you.
Thank you, Atharva and Piyush. There is also one more special felicitation. Our college volleyball women team secured first place in national level ZEST 2022 volleyball competition organized by COEP in March 2022. Thank you, team. Aditi, do you feel a turbulence around here?
Yes, indeed. It will now grow even more as we are coming towards the prize distribution of sports at Ensemble 2K22.
I would like to request Head of Computer Department, Dr. H.K. Khanuja sir, to give away the awards for the team sports. H.K. Khanuja ma'am, I'm sorry. We now move on to the teams of sports category. To begin with football, the runners-up are Electrical Department. The students are as follows: Atharva Yadav, Atharva Patwardhan, Aniruddha Varvatkar, Samyak Raipure, Tejas Parab, Chetas Deshmukh, Nikhil Patil, Soham Matre, and Raj Shirbate.
Congratulations, Electrical Department. Now, the winner of the football competition is FE Department Division A, B, C, D. Name of the students are Om Barve, Vedant Kauthalkar, Arya Kulkarni, Saket Pol, Vishal Patil, Atharva Zirpe, Pranav Ranade, Atharva Varkari, and Apurva Malekar.
Now we move on to cricket. Boys category. The runners-up are Electrical Department. The names are as follows: Yash Jumnarkar, Vinayak Nandikole, Bharat Bhushan, Nasir Chisti, Vijay Pillai, Siddharth, Mohit Sangar, Raj Shirbate, Srinath Khomre, Chaitanya Joshi, Pushkar Sarode, Santosh Katswe, Shubham Kade, Chetas Deshmukh, Harsha, and Aniruddha Varvatkar.
Congratulations, runners-ups. Now, the winner of cricket boys category are BE Mechanical. Name of the students are Aniruddha Drokate, Prathamesh Domble, Uddhav Gauhane, Samir Gadkari, Shreyas Chavan, Nishant Bhamre, Harshan Salunke, Yash Khatkar, Vaibhav Shinde, Satyajit Kale, Prithvi Gule, Rishikesh Nagargoche, Kunal Mote, Mandar Naik, Sanskar Gandhi, and Shubha Patel.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request Head of ENTC Department, Ms. P.S. Sawant, ma'am, to felicitate the students. Category Cricket Girls Runners Up First Year. Name of the students Archita Kulkarni, Kalyani Soni, Rutuja Yamgar, Arya Kamble, Swapnali Morkar, Aditi Wagavkar, Pratiksha Todmal, Dhanashri Phadke, Sneha Kotimbire, Shweta Mangale, and Vishaka Dumar.
Congratulations, Effie. Now, the winner of Cricket Girls category are IT Department. Name of the students are Shruti Savanu, Rutuja Bhale, Isha Ghaisas, Tanvi Karare, Reva Pethe, Aishwarya Swami, Pratiksha Rupre, Vaibhavi Kalenkar, Mitali Chaugule, Achal Gharge, Achal Rao, Sonali Suryavanshi, and Himani Chaudhary.
Thank you, team. Now we move towards volleyball boys category. Runners up ENTC department. The names are as follows: Akshay Pachore, Pratik Shete, Siddesh Patil, Vijay Pillai, Suraj Haral, Sanket Kate, Anup Suryavanshi, Kartik Sawant, Shammat Godkar, Advait Patil, Sarthak Ved Pathak, and Aryan Gola.
Congratulations, CNTC department. Now the winners of volleyball boy categories are mechanical department. Name of the students are Satyajit Kare, Samir Gadkari, Amay Bidwai, Aniruddha Dhokte, Prathamesh Domble, Mayur Bavaskar, Aditya Salekar, Jay Mane, Aniket Bangre, Suraj Patel, Aditya Mughal, and Parth Ranghi.
Thank you, team. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to request Head of Engineering Sciences Department, Dr. A.S. Savaikar, ma'am, to felicitate the students. Now we move on to volleyball girls category. So the runners-up are IT Department. The name of the girls are as follows: Rutuja Pare, Shruti Bhagwat, Reva Pethe, Shruti Savanul, Achal Garge, Tanvi Karare, Mitali Chaugule, Isha Ghaisas, Himani Chaudhary, Tejal Khade, Riddhi Pawar, and Sonali Suryavanshi.
Congratulations. Now, the winner of volleyball girls category are ENTC department. Name of the students are Riya Kero, Sakshi Shalgaonkar, Avni Parathe, Jivisha Eratkar, Akalpita Umte, Komal Patel, Shivani Dandavte, Prajakta Kulkarni, Disha Patel, Sonali Srivastava, Tejaswini Pawar, and Prithvi Awasthi.
Congratulations. Now we move towards tug of war boys category. Runners up ENTC department. The names are as follows: Vijay Pillai, Siddesh Patil, Siddhant Chormai, Sudarshan Kotwale, Vinit Desai, Siddhant Deshmukh, Suraj Hara, Pratik Kalwadkar, Swaraj Jagtap, and Anurag Takhe.
Congratulations. Now the winners of tug of war boys category are mechanical department. Name of the students are Prithvi Gule, Parth Rangi, Anurag Chaugule, Harshvardhan Chaugule, Prathamesh Domble, Prathamesh Khoth, Tejas Chipa, Vaibhav Babrekar, Yash Khedkar, and Yash Kulkarni.
Congratulations. Now we move on to tug of war girls category. The runners up is ENTC department. The name of the student as follows: Akalpita Umte, Disha Patil, Komal Patil, Avni Parathe, Sakshi Shalgaonkar, Harshada Muzumdar, Prithvi Awasthi, Saini Nevase, Riya Kerur, and Isha Joshi.
Congratulations. Now, the winners of tug of war girls category are computer department. Name of the students are Yukta Patel, Rucha Kulkarni, Isha Phadke, Tanaya Nene, Arushi Pope, Sai Yerunkar, Gauri Markande, Tanvi Shivkar, Kiran Mogal, and Swarali Chabdare.
Heartiest congratulations to the winners and runners-up, and thank you, man.
I now hand over to Atharva and Piyush to continue the ceremony further.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ved and Aditi.
I would now like to request DMBA Dr. R.S. Jagtap sir to felicitate the students. The runners-up for the dodgeball category girls are Computer Department. The names of the students are Yukta Patil, Swarali Jagdale, Trupti Reddy, Rucha Kulkarni, Chaitrali Ghadekar, Runal Award, Shreya Patki, ईशा फडके, सृष्टी अडकर, किवा देसरेकर, ईशा कुलकर्णी.
Congratulations, Computer Department. So the winner is the IT Department, and the team members are Rujita Bhale, Shruti Bhagwat, Reva Pethe, Shruti Savnur, Pratiksha Rupde, Achal Rao, Achal Gadge, Tanvi Karade, Mitali Chaugule, Aishwarya Swami, Sonali Suryavanshi.
Please give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, IT Department. So moving on, our next category is Pro Ball Girls, and the runner-up is Computer Department, and the team members are Yukta Patil, Mrunal Awad, Chaitali Ghanekar, Isha Kulkarni, Shweta Mansoor, Rucha Kulkarni, Trupti Reddy, Srishi Adkar, and Arushi Bhope.
The winners in the throwball category girls are IT Department. The name of the students are Rutusha Bhale, Shruti Bhagwat, Reva Pethe, Shruti Savanur, Achal Gadge, Isha Gaisas, Tanvi Karade, Himani Chaudhary, and Sonali Suryavanshi. Please give them a big round of applause. I would now like to request Dean Student Dr. V.R. Devgaonkar sir to felicitate the students. The runners-up for the Canon category boys are ENTC Department. The name of the students are Nishant Kadam, Vijay Pillai, Sahil Gupte, and Omkar Mokashi.
Boys is Electrical Department, and the team members are Suraj Rathod, Jay Pillai, Ganesh Swami, and Sanket Bhave.
Please give them a big round of applause.
The next category for this evening is Carom Girls, and the runner-up is Mechanical Department, and the team members are Tanvi Kulkarni, Ankita Maure, Nikita Chaudhary, and Rohini Sahani.
Please give them a big round of applause. The winners in the Carom category girls are ENTC Department. The name of the students are Supriya Sutar, Vishwa Sinkar, Siddhi Harish Chandrakar, and Shruti Sonar. Please make a good round of applause.
Congratulations to all the winners.
I would now like to hand over the mic to Mitali and Piyush. Thank you.
Thank you, Piyush and Atharva.
I request Dean Admin Miss S.D. Deshmukh ma'am to felicitate the winners of one of the most fast-paced sport, that is table tennis.
Starting with table tennis boys, I call upon the winner, Mr. Nihal Gadre from Team Mechanical, and the runner-up, Mr. Amod Wasimkar from SE Mechanical.
Next, we have table tennis girls. Calling on stage Miss Bhargavi Patil, who is the runner-up, and the winner, Miss Neha Mahangde from SEIT.
Moving to the sport which exercises your brain, let's start with the winners of chess. First, we have the runner-up, Mr. Shubham Patil from BE Mechanical, and the winner, Mr. Shantanu Desai from SE Computer.
Next category is for chess girls. Mansi Titkote, who is the runner-up from SEENTC, and the winner, Miss Shraddha Pachare from first year. Now I would like to request Dean Academics Dr. P.K. Katare sir to felicitate the students.
Next, we have the runner-up team from basketball. Now, I would like to request the basketball team from Department of Computer Engineering, and the names are Mr. Siddhant Chaudhary, Mr. Ameya Bhagwat, Mr. Vedant Joshi, Mr. O. Mokashi, and Mr. Sanat Paranspe.
Next, we have the winning team of basketball from the Department of Mechanical Engineering. And the names of the students are Mr. Suraj Patil, Mr. Omkar Dai, Mr. Gaurang Garze, and Mr. Vaibhav Shinde, and Mr. Pranav Gaikar.
Now, I would like to hand over to Aditi and Ved. Thank you.
An impending award of National Cadet Corps goes to Cadet Warrant Officer Shruti Thorat, Computer Department. She has participated in exercise you have done and she has also got C certificate with A grade. Thank you. Now I hand over to Piyush and Mithali.
Finally, the moment you all have been waiting for has arrived. I request all my co-anchors to join me on the dais as the most awaited moment is here. It's time to flex your coding muscles, IT and computer.
Charge up your batteries, electrical and ENTC. Have your engines, mechanical department.
And the winner of the House Cup is Department of Mechanical Engineering.
Congratulations, mechanical department. It reminds me of Hindi proverb. हौसलों के आगे कोई पर्दा नहीं होता. हौसलों के आगे कोई पर्दा नहीं होता. कड़े परिश्रम का कोई विकल्प नहीं होता. दिल में वो जज्बा कुछ कर दिखाने का, तो जलते दिए को भी आंधियों का डर नहीं होता. Congratulations, mechanical department, and you can continue your party downstairs. Now, gathering secretary to present the vote of thanks. Congratulations, mechanical department, and you can celebrate downstairs, please.
चांगलं चांगल्यांना घोडा लावतो आम्ही समजला
Congratulations once again. Now, congratulations, mechanical department. And now I would like to request our gathering secretary to present the vote of thanks.
Hello. A warm and graceful evening to our most valued honorable chief guest, Mr. Shirish Deshmukh, management committee members, Principal Dr. V.N. Gohokar, Ensemble 2K22 committee members, Student Council of Ensemble 2K22, worthy teachers, parents, and my dear friends, and everyone else gathered here. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this Ensemble 2K22 a very successful event. I, Mehek Bilal Khod, Gathering Secretary of Ensemble 2K22, on behalf of MMCOE and the entire fraternity of the institution, first of all extend my sincerest thanks to the Almighty God for making this event a resounding success. With His blessings and grace, we are able to make this event what it was. On behalf of my MMCOE, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Shirish Deshmukh, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace this occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage all of us. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown us a new path. An event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It required planning and an eagle's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very proactive and dedicated staff of our institution who are well versed in their job. I am short of words for their involvement and their willingness to take on the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zones. A special mention to our respected principal, Dr. V.N. Gohokar, for being the catalyst that stimulated us to do our best and standing as pillars of strength. With a deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. I would like to thank all the committee members for believing in me and providing me an opportunity to stand here as a gathering secretary. I would like to thank my parents who have always been my backbone. Also, I would like to thank all my friends who have been with me in my ups and downs during this event. Ensemble 2K22 is started with sports event. I would like to thank Director of Physical Education, Professor Tushar Guzar, Sports Secretary Siddesh Patil, and the entire team of coordinators for their efforts in making the event successful. Next, I would like to thank all the committee members, student council members of Ensemble 2K22 for their special efforts for this event. I would also like to thank the people who worked behind the scene to make this event successful. Our technical arrangement team, stage setting and lighting arrangement team, housekeeping staff, security team. I would also like to give a special thanks to all the hardworking members of our creative team for their efforts behind this successful event. Thank you all for always being available on a single call and getting things done right at right time. I thank all those who have participated overwhelmingly and making this event successful. I would like to thank all the coordinators of all the events for making this event a great success. I would thank the volunteers who ran around doing a lot of things. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, a big thank you to each one of you who made this Ensemble 2K22 celebration memorable for all of us. On behalf of my MMCOE, let me thank all students of MMCOE to be disciplined and honored. Our MMCOE students are not only good at academics but also in extracurricular activities. We value you at every moment that you stay in this temple of learning. Please pardon me if I have missed some names by mistake, but everyone will be always remembered in my heart and prayers. Thank you all.
Hello. Pune Police representative is over here. I welcome them. Bagal sir, Gujar, and Ramesh Shinde. Thank you.
Thank you, Mehak.
And now, with due respect of honorable dignitaries on the dais, I declare that our today's prize distribution ceremony is successfully concluded here at this space.
Now I would like to request all of you to enjoy the dinner arranged. Thank you and have a nice day.
पुणे पोलीस रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह यांचं आपण फेलिसिटेशन करूया. मे आय वेलकम देम अँड प्लीज कम ऑन द स्टेज. पुणे पोलीस रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह.
Thank you, sir.